ReZero Season 2, Episode 17. Is it finally time for the memories? The memories we've been avoiding for all of Season 2 and beyond. I left you alone for so long, yeah. I would love it. I would love it if we could get a little bit in way of an explanation. Death. Also Puck. Very cinematic. And winter shall become spring. So far so good. For the trial. Where's Echidna? Yeah, where is she? She's there. She's curious, as always. This is the real trial. Just tolerating Echidna. She's not so charming anymore. Wait, is this what she really is? Is this her real personality? She had me totally fooled. I mean, I knew it all along. Something just feels different. I can't quite put my finger on it. No, nothing will end my Echidna fandom. This is all for Emilia's sake. 意識だけを映した別世界と呼ぶべき空間だ。Kind of like a dream world. If only there was a way we could express a non-real world in one's mind. 前回の試練での無様な悪戦苦闘のことは覚えているかい？その悪態に言い返せないくらい全然ダメな子だったことはね。This is good though. I mean, owning it. We're looking forward. 私の準備ができてなくて。だから今回も失敗しても仕方ないと。It doesn't make any sense to think about whether or not you will succeed, really. そうじゃない。これから。I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all answer to the question of how much mindset matters. I think it could definitely be helpful. It could also be really harmful. Just personally, I think what I've found is best for me is just not dwelling on an analysis or a guess at the probability of success. It's just to like try it. Like Han Solo's never tell me the odds. And also ways I've seen it done really well in characters that I respect is there like one beyond that. It's not about whether they think they will succeed or think they will fail or any of that. There's something really cool and heroic about being able to move past your doubts, right? But it's not even that. And it's not even that they have a lot of confidence. It's that that's not even a question. It's not on their mind at all. They're just doing the thing. Locking up myself. Why does she look so pissed? She's still sulking because Subaru rejected her. She looks so over this. By the way, now that we've moved past these episodes, both on Patreon and on YouTube, just any excuse to touch on Echidna, my favorite again. I know about the alternate route where Subaru accepts her conditions, and I know it goes horribly wrong. I still maintain, because I've learned nothing, and feel the need to defend Echidna for some reason, that actually it seems to have turned out that it isn't any kind of magic trick or binding thing, that Subaru will still have free will. It's just that Subaru ends up making poor choices as a result of Echidna's influence. Choice being the key word there. So with the benefit of hindsight, we know it doesn't work out for Subaru. I'm still not sure it's a terrible decision for everyone in every situation. That's where I'm at right now with it. I bet this starts out sweet and then gets really sour. It started early, people not telling her stuff. I mean, she is a baby, but... Who knows? I mean, could be doing something very important, like Puck. They're fighting fire horses. Yeah, this is relatable too. And she picked up on that at least at a young age. That's why you gotta have empty glass bottles handy at all times. What a flimsy house. That took no effort. Uh-oh. Maybe they weren't always a bad cult. Is this Betelgeuse? At one point, Betelgeuse was Beatrice's friend, so... Whoa, hard to even recognize him. I needed that name drop. What is the seal exactly? Interesting. He's so reasonable and non-spastic, and he seems really soulful and heartfelt, though he was always soulful and heartfelt. Who is Archie? Okay. This feels important. I don't know what's going on, but it feels very fragile. And I mean, maybe I have the benefit of being able to say that because I know they all turned to ice. What went wrong, besides the seal?
Emilia 心配しないで。エミリアは元気ですごくいい子に育ってる。でもごめんなさい。あなたに合わせるわけには。
Yeah, I think Emilia is a thing being hidden in that room.
それ以上望むのはこの罪人たる身には過ぎた願いです。
What are you paying for? If it's guilt that's motivating him, it makes a lot of sense how easily he could be corrupted.
その言葉だけで私は100年の苦悶の時に身を捧げられることでしょう。
Plot twist, they would not. If he's really suffering that much, if that's what it is, then yeah, anything that came along and told him that he was okay and that there's something to live for and hope for and feel love for would be super tempting. Can we trust this spirit? It looks so deliberate. Like, how did you get it everywhere? As long as you didn't go outside. Maybe this is guilt. Maybe Emilia just bores her. There's nothing more infuriating than a boring person, if you're like a kid now. Have something. It could also be jealousy. That sounds like jealousy. Right, this is the easy part. We're gonna get to the difficult part soon. Right, that's really important. And I'm guessing, based on, I mean, a lot of clues I have about Emilia, but the way they're treating her is, it's not just love for a child, though that's likely a big part of it. They seem really sorry for her, or guilty about something for which Emilia is not at fault. So there's like that you poor thing type love sense that I'm getting. And man, if this whole, like, locking her in the room isn't a metaphor for Emilia's whole life, I mean, even escaping this. So much focus on her. Oh! Do you think love can bloom in the forest? Why are you touching me?
私と話していて不機嫌だったフォルトナ様は熱を出されていたことを思い出しまして。
That's the only possible reason. You must be sick.
封印の方は大丈夫ですか？変わりなくよ。毎回欠かさず確かめていくのは律儀よね。
Yeah, conscientious and compulsive. Yeah, I don't know if this is a trustworthy spirit. I think this might be a bad influence. They're doing a great job blocking her away, or not so great job blocking her away. They're making a lot of efforts to keep her sealed. This might be something trying to reach her, drag her out. This might be the seal. Yeah. What are we sealing? It looks like the door to Christmas Town in Nightmare Before Christmas, but I don't think Emilia's gonna have a fun Christmas time. I don't think there's gonna be a smile on everyone. I don't think you're gonna get your wish. Oh yeah, I didn't understand this last time. That's something to be embarrassed about. Yeah, everyone knows. Otto's right. He makes a good point. Okay, I like this scarf a lot better. So much better. You attack a man's industry. No, let's not backslide. I'm glad they came in, because for a second I was worried Subaru was going to leave. I think that after everything that's happened, it's really important for Subaru to be here when Emilia gets out, one way or the other. Speaking of guilt, there's a lot of that incoming. What is it? What happened? Oh, okay. He didn't know who she was. You shouldn't be here. Uh-oh. Just from seeing her? This is so eerie. This makes me so uncomfortable. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have expected this out of the memories. Yeah, we were fighting him. Damn. I'm not exactly sure what she means though. The decision to give up on a father figure. Oh, so it did end up encouraging her. That's great. It got through. This is a weird dynamic. The whole thing is weird. And now Betelgeuse is beholden to her in a sense. Thank God someone is here with some sense. Even if she is really special, even if you know something about her destiny or abilities, you can't. It's weird to treat a kid like this. Right, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. She's much better at dealing with her. Yeah, it's tough because she's a child, so you can't really explain everything now. This makes the guilt even more severe if she breaks it. I'm so torn. I'm seeing this childhood rendition of Emilia through the adult version of Emilia. And of course it makes sense why you can't treat her as an adult now, because she's not an adult. It's just a little bit sore for me based on what I already think about Emilia and the way I've seen her treated throughout the entirety of the show, where she's just something to be kind of managed and handled and protected. And then that whole game is kind of like wrapped in platitudes. I was even joking about like, why don't you go to your room and play with your toys? And that's literally what they were doing to her as a kid. Just stay in this tiny room. You just put it right out there. She just got a lot of leverage. Nice save. Nailed it. Subaru should take notes. Oh, you opened Pandora's box. It's time to go back in your box, metaphorically and physically. Yeah, there it is. Remember, breaking a promise is a terrible thing. I wonder if it even happens, if that's in her memories, or if it was cut short before the actual telling. Who would have guessed that, like, she had this level of relationship with Betelgeuse? Ikin is so looking forward to the disaster. Oh, it's you. For a man, yeah, what is that supposed to mean? What do you think about this, Echidna? A journey through memories. Because she makes no reference to him. But he's here, right? He's in the vicinity. He was introduced in the beginning of season 2. Probably for, you know, this moment, this reveal. And also to take out Ram for the plot. But yeah, Archbishop of Greed in the Greed plot. He's an interesting character already because some of the things he says are kind of like, yeah, that makes sense. People are kind of like rude to him, just attacking him. Then he's also obviously evil and dangerous. This was a really cool episode. Not that anything really went down. It's kind of a glimpse at Emilia's early childhood. But the whole time there's a feeling like this is all about to go wrong. Echidna's hinting at it and waiting waiting for it. Just a guess, but I think this early look, Emilia having access to these memories, even though it will maybe make things more painful in context of what's about to come, I think just the knowing, just the clarity, and having that context, especially combined with the motivation Subaru helped her find, it will actually be easier to face. It's just less dark and opaque and confusing and random. And it's just the past, right? And maybe that sounds callous, but it just is what it is. And it's okay if it's sad. It's okay if it's tragic. There's nothing to be done but to look.